think about your body image or compare yourself to your peers or people in the media? Well, I'm sure most of you do. A survey was taken to see what 11 to 16-year-olds would change about themselves if they could in the United States. Most of them answered something physical about themselves, such as parts of their faces, or body shape, or body size. This problem usually occurs more towards teenagers because this is when their bodies start to develop and change. However, now 11-year-old girls are starting to get affected by this negatively. And another survey was taken by teen people. It says that approximately 1/3 of the girls that took this survey wanted to change the parts of their bodies and wanted a perfect body, but it was affected negatively by the media. Magazines and TV shows these days show way too many skinny models, and these are a few examples.
Ooh.
You can see their bones on their sides. Look at her thighs.
Oh my god, that's like skeleton.
And this girl, for example, has been photoshopped on the right. And you can tell that it's covering up her bones. I quote a girl from CoverGirl Culture. "When I see celebrities in magazines, I don't feel worthy of myself. Isn't this crazy? The media is now lowering girls' self-esteem and making them think negatively about their bodies. Why do girls these days have to be skinny? Why can't we be accepted for the way we look without getting judged? Are we trying to sell clothing, or are we trying to sell thinness?" says body image coach and Nike athlete Misty Tripoli. Magazines are advertising the models' bodies and not the clothing which they should be advertising. 12-year-old Camila says that the media is telling us what we have to be. And other girls are saying that the media is telling us what's beautiful, how thin we should be, how we should look, what we should wear, that we need to lose weight, and that we need to look this way. But the media shouldn't be sending these types of negative messages out in the world and shouldn't have the right to either. Jane Grenier, the associate publisher and the marketing of Teen Vogue, says that they all care about their readers' health and encourage their models to be healthy, and yet still hire these types of models. One of their excuses is that the sample clothing is too small. Therefore, they need to hire skinny models. But this is not an excuse at all. If the sample sizes are too small, then why not make new ones? Why do the models have to sacrifice their health for this? I decided to take a survey a few days ago to see what 13 to 15-year-old girls would change about themselves, which is like the first survey I talked about. All of them also answered something physical about themselves, besides one person. However, these girls were all Japanese girls. And so this shows that this problem isn't only occurring in the United States and in Europe. This is a worldwide issue. Japanese people do not realize that this problem is going on and aren't aware, and are going on thinking that these skinny girls are normal and that they need to look this way to be accepted by their community. Vogue magazine recently announced that any girl of any age that is too thin or shows a sign of an eating disorder will be banned from their company. This is a great start on getting healthy models to be accepted by everyone. However, to make a change, we need to spread this world around, especially in Japan right now. Contact magazines to make them aware that this problem is going on, and get them to hire healthy models instead of girls that are sick or will eventually die. I'm not saying that skinny girls shouldn't model. I'm saying that models that look sick, like this, or are hurting themselves in any kind of way should not be hired by these companies. I recently contacted numerous Japanese magazines and wanted them to listen to what I need to say. I also called the Japanese 17 magazine, but was told that I could not contact them about these kinds of personal things. I also emailed 3 other magazines, hoping that they would consider my idea, but was told the exact same thing as 17 magazine. So to get these magazines aware, we need more than one person to join and help spread this word around. Think about the girls who took the survey, and think about the girls that will be exposed to the media in the future. I hope that at least one of you is willing to help change the people's perspective on what is truly beautiful. Thank you.
The magazines were Japanese version of 17?
Yeah, Japanese version of 17.
Oh, okay.
What did they say?
Which was
Well, I called them, and I called the people editing the 17 magazine, and was told that I couldn't contact them about personal things like this.
Wow, okay, you take that, don't take no for an answer, you keep bugging them. You
I also
get
email.
everybody and start bugging them. When someone tells me something like that, I just get mad. It's like, you're not telling me I can do that.
Oh my God.
I feel like that in the McDonald's.
That was awesome.
What do you mean I can't have a